does Phyl, the girl detective, find the laughing ghost? How does she discover the bloody mystery of the East Woods? Listen to the case of the laughing ghost. Listen every week at this time over this station to Phyl radio mystery programs, the thrilling transcribed mystery broadcast over this station and more than 240 other radio stations under the sponsorship of Phyl radio tube dealers. If you haven't entered the great Phyl radio mystery contest, enter now. Share in the huge cash rewards given in this $50,000 cash prize contest. Weekly prizes, big grand prizes. Enter this week. You don't need to have entered before. Winning a prize this week, any week, makes you eligible to compete for the grand prizes. Go to your Phyl radio tube dealer now and get your free copy of Phyl Radio Mystery Book number 3 with official entry blanks. Maybe you haven't been able to get your book and blanks from your Phyl radio tube dealer. His supply may be exhausted. If so, drop a postcard to Phyl, care of this station, giving your dealer's name and address, and yours will be sent you free. You must submit your entries on official entry blanks, so be sure to get yours. Listen at the close of this program for announcement of cash prize winners in a previous week's contest. You may hear your name. Now, with Phyl Mystery Book number 3, open to pages 6 and 7, listen carefully while Phyl solves the case of the laughing ghost. Our drama takes place on the private estate of Theodore Randolph, where a week ago in the thick woods, a servant named Potter was found stabbed to death. It is a crisp autumn afternoon, and the shadows are lengthening as Phyl and Tom Taylor are walking down Winding Drive, which leads from the Randolph residence to the servants' quarters and the main gate.
Well, Phil, now that we've had our talk with old man Randolph, we have practically no idea who killed Potter.
He wasn't very helpful, was he?
No.
All he could do was repeat the tales the servants have told him.
Apparently the police haven't progressed any further than the servants. Gosh, it's a good spooky story.
Ooh, isn't it?
Let's see. Several times at dusk, crazy laughter has been heard right here in these woods, to the east of this road.
Yes. And the police have hidden outside the gates until they've heard the laughter. And when they've run into the east woods, they've found exactly nothing. Mm-hmm. Not even fresh footprints.
That reminds me. It's just about dusk right now.
I'm so glad I'm accompanied by a strong, handsome man.
Well, that's where you've got it on me. I'm crazy about your company, Phil, but right now I'd feel much more comfortable with a strong, handsome man by my side.
Maybe you'll have one in a few minutes. This laughing maniac must be a fairly strong man himself. He attacked Potter, and Potter was 6 feet, too.
Oh. Look, here comes a man running. Quick, get behind me.
Oh. Help! Don't let him get me! Don't let him!
Oh, he fell down. Come on, hurry.
Be careful, Tom.
He tripped in that mud hole. Did you see his head jerk back?
Yes. I'm afraid he's badly hurt.
Here we are. Here, old man. Now, let me help you up. What were you... Phil. I'm afraid he's...
Oh... His head is bent back so horribly.
This man is dead. As he was running, he stepped into the hole. His head snapped back and his neck was broken.
Oh.
The crazy laughter in the east woods.
Tom! Tom, come back!
Stay there. I'm going to find out what that man was running from.
Be careful, Tom!
Oh. Hey, lady. What's going on here?
Oh, you frightened me.
Now, don't be scared. I'm Lynch, the caretaker. Hey, what's this?
This man's dead. He was running from something and tripped in this hole.
Dead? What? Why, it's Nelson.
Nelson?
Yeah, old man Randolph's butler. I guess he's seen that ghost. I heard that crazy laugh.
Where were you when you heard it?
Well, I was running down this path here to the west. It goes to the servant's house. I was in the house when I heard Nelson hollering and I come out. Hey, who's this guy coming?
That's my friend Tom Taylor.
Couldn't find a thing, Phil. Hey, who are you?
He's Lynch, the caretaker, Tom. He says this dead man is Nelson, the butler.
Hey, what are you two doing here on Mr. Randolph's property?
We came at Mr. Randolph's request, and we just left him.
Oh.
My name is Cole, Phyllis Cole.
Oh, gosh, what do you think we ought to do about poor Nelson?
You say the servant's house is down this little path to the left?
Yeah, just a little ways in the west woods.
Come on then, Lynch. Give me a hand.
Yeah.
We carry this man down to your house and call Mr. Randolph and the police.
Yes, sir. All right, okay. I got this end.
Right. All right, let's go. Oh, he was a heavy man.
Yeah, he stood about 6'2".
And you see all right, Phil?
Yes, thanks. The house is right ahead.
Hey, this fella Nelson answers the description of Potter, who was killed last week.
Yes. Both 6'2", black hair, swarthy.
Yeah, they did look alike, kinda. Seems like this here maniac fella likes him tall and dark.
Say, Lynch.
Yeah?
You any idea who or what Nelson was running from?
Nope. I wish I had. They were all getting the jitters. Gee, poor Nelson's. I liked him. Him and me was real buddies.
When did you see him last?
Well, about 10 minutes ago, here in our house. You know, that's the funny part of it. It's his afternoon off, and he said that he was going for a walk. I told him it was getting dark and that he oughtn't to go out, but he just laughed. Well, here's the house.
Maybe the mystery will be cleared up when they get into the house. Before they do, though, I just want to say that there's no mystery about getting good, clear radio reception with Philco radio tubes. They're built better, they work better, and they cost no more than ordinary tubes, sometimes less. Use Philco tubes in your set. Always buy Philco tubes. Listen, hear the house door open? A woman stands there.
Who is it? What
Now,
happened?
don't get upset, Anna. It's Nelson. He's dead.
Dad, oh, Nelson. No.
Now, come on, Mr. Taylor. You're right inside here.
Okay.
Was he killed like Potter?
No, Anna. He wasn't stabbed. He fell and busted his neck. This is my wife. Anna, these are friends of Mr. Randolph's.
Oh, it's Nelson. Is he sick?
Hush, Paula, hush. No, Nelson is sick, yeah. Here, take him into the bedroom.
Yeah, sure. Here, right through here, Mr. Taylor.
Easy now, Lynch, easy. I'll phone the police, Phil.
All right, Tom.
Mama, is Nelson awful sick?
Yes, Paula, yes. Hush now. Mama wants to talk to the lady.
My name is Phyllis Cole, Mrs. Lynch. Can you tell me anything about this?
No. Only my poor husband was out there, too, at the same time. He might have...
Did he go out with Nelson?
No, but right afterwards.
Oh.
Poor Nelson. My husband should not have sent him down to the hen house to get fresh eggs. I told him that, but he asked Nelson to go anyway. It's so awful to think that it might have gotten my husband, too.
It? What do you mean by it?
Something mysterious. Something evil. No one can see it. It's a ghost with a terrible laugh.
Mama, I'm scared.
Stay close to me, Paula. Nothing will hurt you. Nelson brought this evil on himself.
What do you mean by that?
He scoffed at my beliefs. He said he did not believe there was a ghost in the woods. When I cleaned windows, he would walk under my ladder and laugh when I told him it was bad luck.
Apparently you didn't like him very much.
Oh, I did not mind him.
I like Nelson. Papa spanked me when I played with him. Papa hated him. Papa said he was no good.
Paula, be quiet. In my country, children do not talk.
Mrs. Lynch, how long had Nelson been working here?
Only about 6 months, that is all.
Have you and Mr. Lynch been here long?
Ah, yes. Almost 7 years now. I met Lynch 9 years ago when we both in vaudeville. I was with my family, a troupe of acrobats.
And your husband?
He was how do you call it, a ventriloquist. We often met on the same vaudeville bill in different cities. And soon we got married.
Daddy is a very good,
Ventriloquist?
Oh, yes. Sometimes he lets me sit on his knee and make believe I'm his dummy. We have fun.
I see.
Papa makes his voice sound as though it's coming from somewhere else.
Yes, Lynch is very good. But when Paula came, we decided to settle down for the first time in our lives. We loved this place. But now I am afraid of it.
Well, Phil, I've called the police.
Oh, thanks, Tom.
What's all this, huh? What's going on down here?
Who's this man coming down the stairs?
My brother Johann.
I'll get that ghost. I'll kill him.
Hey, Johann's been celebrating.
Oh, Johann, you have been drinking too much again.
Never mind, Anna. I'm going to kill that ghost.
Look out, he has a gun! Johann, put that gun down.
No! I tell you, I'm going to kill that ghost.
Tom, get that gun.
Now, wait a minute, old boy. You can't kill a ghost with a gun.
Huh?
No. You have to use a special salt.
Salt?
Yes. Now, I've got some, and if you give me that gun, I'll give you the salt.
Good. Here is the gun. Give me the salt.
Sit down, Johann. Be quiet. There is death in this house.
Yes, Anna? Who is dead?
Nelson. He fell outside and broke his neck.
Mama, you said Nelson was sick.
So Nelson is dead, huh? That is good. He will not be chasing after you no more, Anna.
Shut up, Johann. You are drunk. Where did you get that gun? It was Nelson's gun.
It was in his room.
I called Mr. Randolph. He'll be down here when the cops come.
Thank you, Lynch.
Hey, Lynch, your brother-in-law just came downstairs with this loaded gun in his hand.
Hey, by golly, here, give it to me. I'll put it away.
Well, if you don't mind, I'll keep it for our walk back to the house.
Tom, I think we'd better go up to the house and be with Mr. Randolph when the police arrive.
All right, Phil. Let's go.
It's quite dark now. Lynch,
Yeah?
I wonder if you'd take your flashlight and walk up to the house with us.
Oh, sure. Come ahead. Say, this throws a big beam.
Come right back, Lynch. Do not leave us alone
Yeah,
here.
okay, Anna. I'll be back soon.
Smells good out here. Must be nice here when there are no laughing ghosts to worry about.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a great country here, Mr. Taylor. I don't see how people live in cities and towns. I've lived in the country all my life. Never been nothing but a caretaker like my old man was. Never want to be nothing else, neither.
Lynch, do you mind walking ahead of us? I think you'll like the path better that way.
Oh, okay. Say, how come you ain't scared like most ladies would be?
Having time, I guess. I've been thinking it's too bad that Potter and Nelson looked so much alike.
Huh? What do you mean?
Here, hold the light steady.
I've an idea the murderer was after Nelson last week. But it was getting dark, and he stabbed Potter instead, thinking he was Nelson. And tonight, he was planning to strike again.
Oh, then you don't believe in that ghost story either, huh?
Hardly.
Yeah, but how about the laughing? Now, there must be somebody in them woods on the other side of the road.
Perhaps not. Perhaps it's only a voice.
Huh? Well, say, I better get back to my family. Here's the end of the path. You take this
Oh,
flashlight.
thank you.
Phil, what do you mean by saying perhaps it's only a voice in those woods?
Suppose you answer that question, Lynch.
Huh?
You can do a lot of tricks with your voice.
What? Hey, what are you trying to hang on to?
All right, Mr. Ventriloquist. Keep walking ahead of us. And don't forget, Mr. Taylor has a gun. Keep him covered, Tom.
Right, Phil. Well, Lynch, it looks as though the laughing ghost is done for.
Hell, what if he is? I give Nelson what was coming to him, didn't I? He stole my woman.
Lynch, drop that knife.
He stole my wife. She was crazy about Nelson. That's why I killed him. And this is the knife I done it with. Well, so long. Here goes nothing.
Don't!
That's funny. Don't hurt half as much as I always thought. I guess I made it too easy for Nelson. That's too bad. Guess I'll have to give the old ghost a chance to have the last laugh on me.
So the laughing ghost wasn't a ghost at all. Did you know it wasn't before Philco found out? Do you know how Philco discovered the guilt of Peter Lynch? Write your solution on the official entry blank, which your Philco radio tube dealer gave you with your free copy of Philco Radio Mystery Book number 3. Follow all rules carefully. If you haven't been able to get your book and blanks from your Philco radio tube dealer because his supply was exhausted, drop a postcard to Philco, care of this station, giving your dealer's name and address, and yours will be sent you free. Listen next week at this time over this station to another Philco Radio Mystery. Another opportunity for you to win big weekly prizes and be eligible to compete for mammoth grand prizes in this great $50,000 cash prize contest. Philco, the girl detective, is going to solve the case of the fallen star. Who killed the beautiful actress? Next week, you'll find out.